Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 7 of our Hardcore Minecraft series. I hope you guys enjoyed the last video. I had a blast making our storage room. If you haven't seen it, a link to the last video will be in the description below. In this video, we're going to make a different kind of ocean monument build. I don't want to say an ocean monument farm, or a guardian farm, I should say. We're just gonna call it a build. I don't know if it's gonna have a full purpose other than to be very cool. So let's get into it by making a little home base where we can put all of our items down and check out what we got. And the monument is fully drained. I hope you guys enjoyed those bits and pieces. Just tried to give you a gist of how I drained it, not really like an overall time lapse because I did it in small chunks instead of real sessions of playing. So let me hop into my free cam and I will quickly switch over to first person because it's hard to control in that view and just give you an overview. So the circle's not very big. It's medium sized. This is aesthetic. We're not going for a farm. So really not looking for a huge circle to stop spawning and free up those spaces to make a super crazy efficient farm. I think we will make something like that in the future, and this is not it. This is more of a build. So yeah, basically what we're going to do now is I'm going to put concrete, black concrete, on these spaces that we have right here to cover up the stone and make this nice little transition that we have on each side. We're going to fill the floor with frog lights, and then we're going to do some like caution tape on the floors. And I hope you guys enjoy that time lapse. Let's hop right into it. And I'm back. We have our dome over the ocean monument, and now we're getting into our big build. So I'm going to time lapse the whole build and then come back and we'll talk about it. So I hope you guys enjoy this time lapse. It's going to take a minute.
And the project is done, everyone. To Rusty, this project I think is really fitting to the person that I know you to be. Very cool, military themed. I'm so happy with how it came out, and I hope you are too. So Rusty, thank you so much for watching the videos and being a huge contributor and supporter when I was streaming, and hopefully one day we get back to that. Let's do an overview of what I built. So right here we have our ocean monument drain, and we did not drain it very big because I wanted to kind of preserve it as like the military has just gotten to it. They put a bubble around it, and they've like put some caution tape down on the ground, and that's all they've done. They haven't even extended like a bridge over to it. I just wanted it to kind of be preserved for what it is in its own bubble, separate from kind of the normal world, is what my idea was. As for the aircraft carrier, I am so happy with this. As you can see, we have 3 orange landing platforms, and they're like landing platforms for helicopters, and then parking for plane is what I was intended to make. And they're like kind of lifts is what I came up with. So you see that there's this room for them to go down. I saw aircraft carriers have stuff like this. They have like little lifts. So I intended that to just be a lift. The airplanes, as you guys saw through the YouTube shorts that I posted over the last couple of weeks, there are tons of the airplanes. And I didn't show them all, but there's a lot. And I really like how these came out. They're really fitting. These ones don't have glow lichen on them. I don't know how they're lit up, but everything is spawn proofed here. So if we come like over here, you can see I had to put glow lichen down kind of spots. Every single one is kind of the same. That way it didn't look funky like there was glow lichen everywhere. And I really like how the planes came out. They're super cool, very military style, and they're fitting. They're very fitting. Over here we have the helicopters. These are very basic. I kind of like what we did for PAX helicopter at the airport a little bit more, but I was trying to go with military, and this is kind of military looking. I'm happy with them though. And there's room inside to maybe put chests or something. If we have a farm here, when you want to pump some items up into it, we can. As you can see, there is nothing inside of it. And I think my intention is maybe to do a mob farm here, because I don't have a mob farm. So we'll think about that down the line. I always like to leave every build with some expandability. You know, Shellbell's Garden, expandability. Chief City expandability. The only one I didn't build with expandability in mind is Lady Yoda's Creeper, which my thought, if I wanted to expand, would be I could do other floating islands around it. But that one I think doesn't need to be expanded on. You know, it kind of, the build is what it is and doesn't allow for expandability. So I love how this build came out, and it is just so cool. I'm very impressed with how it came out. Let's come inside. So right here is the nether portal. I'm missing a stone stair there. How dare I? So when we come through the nether portal, we come through and come out and check it all out. And there's no purpose behind this build, so I wanted to have it hollow inside the tower and put some micro farms. And the first one that I needed was a glow lichen farm. And this is just absolutely insane. So let me fly on over and show you guys the glow lichen farm if you've never seen one. They're quite impressive. I have this little landing space. Come down these stairs. I got a bunch of shears with unbreaking. Don't really need the unbreaking, but good enough. So if we turn it on and then flip that down, watch how fast we get glow lichen. We get 6 per mine. I mean, we get 64 in a matter of probably 3 to 5 seconds. I read that this can produce up to 1800 glow lichen per minute. I haven't seen rates quite like that, although I have no efficiency on my shears, so maybe with efficiency it really can. I don't need this much glow lichen. It's just a little tricky to get out of here. So that's good. And look how much we just got in that 15 seconds. More than I will probably ever need. And you can see the shears, I've only used like 40 durability. And we have that much. And I use quite a bit on the airplanes and just around the aircraft carrier. Right around here. And I had Mini HUD on because I wanted to show you that's fully spawn proofed everywhere. I have glow lichen just hidden everywhere, making sure it gets all the spots where we don't have runway lighting. Because under the runway lighting, you guessed it, frog lights. Well, let's go back over here. Go into a little F5 so you can see the aircraft carrier. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a ton of work. I started this project about 2 months ago, believe it or not, and it pushed me to do more projects. I actually tore down my iron farm and started a big dig for another iron farm to get the stone for this, and tons of villager training, tons of work went into this video. So if you really enjoyed it, leave a like, maybe subscribe, and check out our next video, which is going to be kind of working on multiple things, which most of our videos are kind of one thing oriented. We're going to expand into multiple projects. So if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next episode.